Hi, I'm Natalie from ATMS and welcome to our Practitioner Spotlight. And today I'm joined by Christine Pope. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Natalie. How are you going?
Very well. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Now, let's get into your Practitioner Spotlight. Now, if you could let us know, what do you practice? What modality do you practice? And whereabouts are you located?
So I'm a naturopath and nutritionist, and I'm based at Elemental Health at St Ives. For those people listening to this who aren't from Sydney, it's about 15 kilometres north of the city.
How long have you been practicing for, Christine?
I was trying to think about that the other day, and I think it's about 17 years. I do remember setting up, I was told when you graduated, you set up a clinic. So I finished my second advanced diploma, and then I started my clinic in January 2006. So yeah, it's been a little while. Clearly it's not my first career, but it is my current career.
It's your passion. It's your career you're passionate about right now.
Exactly.
And talking about passionate, what do you love to help your patients with as well in your clinic? What do you see a lot of, and what's your main area of focus?
So I suppose the thing I see a lot of is people who've been diagnosed with various chronic diseases. And also a lot of people who are just told that, it's just aging and, that's what happens. And I really believe there's a lot you can do to make sure it's not just what happens. So I actually have developed a program in clinic that was based on everything that I was seeing all the time in practice. And it's called Aging Outrageously, because I don't think the generation that wore miniskirts and attended protests is going to be the generation that goes quietly and gracefully into the night. I think we want to be traveling and doing things and volunteering in our passion projects and continuing to work into our 70s and 80s. So I'm very, very focused on helping people to age well. And I think the inspiration for the program came from a client of mine who just turned 80, and she said, thanks to the work I've been doing with you over the last 5 years, I feel better than I have in 20 years. So, and, look, she said the work she'd been doing with me, but I'm a guide. The client has to do the work, do the exercise, change their diet. I can just make a lot of very helpful suggestions.
Absolutely. And this can be from age group from 40 plus, really. Yeah. This has got a really wide span, both male and females. You're really trying to make sure you're reducing also that chronic illness rate as well, which is increasing.
Well, they say 1 in 2 Australians will be diagnosed with a chronic illness by the time they're 50. So, definitely the time to make changes is when you're in your 40s and things start niggling.
Yep. And so what are some of the top changes or tips you could give somebody today as well?
Oh, look, if I do nothing else with someone, what I want to do is balance their blood sugar, because balanced blood sugar makes a difference to your energy. It makes a difference to your brain health. It allows you to focus and concentrate and keep doing all the things you love doing. But it's also really important. Getting your metabolic health right will support all the rest of your health. So if you can do nothing else, get your blood sugar balanced. And that's the second module in my program. But I was going to say the top tip out of that would be protein with every meal. Having adequate protein can make such a difference, not only to how people maintain a balanced blood sugar, but also to their mood. And, it's just so important.
So they're not getting those crashes and lulls in the afternoon of fatigue and crankiness, or we call it hangry for kids, but I'm sure adults have a.
Oh, I think hangry is a pretty good descriptor, or grumpy. But if someone says to me that they're crashing at 3:00, I'm like, what did you have for lunch? And they're like, well, I had a very healthy salad sandwich. And I'm like, okay, well, what was on the salad sandwich? And it's like, oh, carrot, lettuce, and tomato, and some cucumber. So no protein, or, teeny bit of protein in the bread, but no protein. So 2 hours later, they're crashing and they're hungry again, and it's just about adding, a decent size piece of chicken or a slab of ham or something. If you're vegetarian, maybe you're looking for a really thick layer of hummus or something yummy on it.
And definitely snacking, even protein during snacks, I'm guessing as well, like not just the fruit by itself, or
no, have the fruit with some tamari almonds or something, that has a good level of fats and protein in it, and it'll just help balance your blood sugar.
Great. I think everyone's going to be making
sure
they have enough protein today. That's a really good tip to share. And before we go, where can we find you through, what's your clinic name where you work through, and through social media as well?
Okay, so I'm across a few different social media platforms. So Instagram is all about natural medicine. Facebook is Christine Pope, naturopath and nutritionist. So that's pretty easy to find. My clinic is Elemental Health at St Ives, and we've just changed our booking systems. So I'm pretty sure we're on Clinico this week.
That's good. Everyone can find you at least. And obviously you've got a program as well, so they can reach out to you if they want to get some more information on that as well.
Absolutely. And look, on the program, I actually have this really lovely download called Easy One Pan Meals, so which all have protein with every meal. If you want that, and there's a couple of free webinars on the site as well. So if you Google Christine Pope Aging Outrageously, I'm pretty sure you should find it.
Yeah.
But you can have a look at the webinars and see if that's something you feel comfortable doing.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you for sharing with us today as well.
You're welcome. Thanks, Natalie.